Welcome! This is your hungry little artist speaking. Today we're adding a special touch as we work from this Dutch cookbook Alles over echt lekker budget koken by Merlien Welzijn. The recipe I chose to explore is soep met balletjes van groene banaan. First things first on my list will be to fill a pot with 2 liters of water. I was so ready to separate the beef from the packaging and it failed me. Luckily, there is no problem that cannot be solved with scissors and a bit of tiny aggression. And now, finally, the satisfying part. Although I must admit that I have changed my knife, so a lot of this struggle would have been avoided if I just chose a better knife in the beginning. Finally, the beef is free. Well, to be eaten. So I'm handling the meat pretty well. It's going in slowly and carefully. Always remember to wash your hands, especially after touching meat. In the recipe it says I need a spoonful of salt, and I think I might have underdone it. What do you think? Just as my life, my cooking isn't perfect, but we gotta move on. So that's why you see me washing a carrot and removing the foam or the impurities of the meat to make for a clearer broth. I must admit, I was curious, so I tasted it and it wasn't that bad. But yeah, the recipe says we should remove it. And now we go back to the carrot, which I already washed. And now you will see me peel it and cut it to use it for our soup. The most exciting part about starting this YouTube channel is not that maybe one day I will become a big influencer or rich, but I'm the biggest foodie that I know, and I think that I should stay true to myself and also try to learn new things when it comes to cooking, if I do love food, like I say. So that's why I have this format where I will cook from a recipe book and then grow from there. So the next vegetable we will cut is paprika, which I think is also called pepper bell. Do let me know which of the pepper bells are your favorite, because I know everyone has a favorite color. Mine is red. They're a little bit more sweeter and they're much vibrant. I think it's really funny that now you see me cutting things with the basic tools and also pretty much basic ingredients. But I'm really curious to see where we will stand in a few months or years and how everything will be better in quality. And so I also hope that to see that for my videos, because I do know that this is not really what I envision, but I do have a bigger, better picture in mind. But yeah, until then, we'll just keep on working on it. Now we have come to the interesting part of this recipe, which is the part where they use bananas. Specifically, they said green bananas, but my bananas are a little bit more ripe and more yellow. And I do think using those have not helped with how the recipe turned out. So maybe in the future I have to use green bananas to make sure if the recipe is a hit or miss. Also, if you don't like to see gooey stuff, then this part might be a little bit gross to you. But I do know that a lot of people watch slime videos, so I think maybe this will be satisfying for some other people. I hope you can imagine the mushy stuff in your hands when watching it in my hands. As you can see, this part was close to impossible for me because I couldn't make a ball out of a banana no matter how hard I tried. So eventually I gave up. Of course I didn't completely give up because I still continued making the soup. So on top of the water we already had, we needed to add 1 liter, and then we also needed to add more of those bouillon cubes. And then we add the ingredients that we cut, so the tomatoes, the pepper bells, and the carrot. Let's give it a good stir. And of course, serve it while it's hot. Now, did you remember I gave up on the banana? Rest assured, I didn't leave it out completely. And there you go. Here's the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating this recipe. Okay, bye!